Hey guys, what's up? It's Kristen. Thank you for joining me. Today we are going to move through Surya Namaskar A, or Sun Salutations. If you have taken a Vinyasa yoga class, then chances are you've done these. You may not have known what you were doing when you did them, but it's a very common sequence of poses to do in a Vinyasa class. So we'll go through 5 rounds together, and we'll take the first 1 or 2 kind of slow. I will try to offer different modifications for different poses, as well as just talk you through what you're supposed to be doing in each pose. So roll out your yoga mat. We're gonna get started in mountain pose, Tadasana, at the top of the mat. So coming into your mountain pose, you want your feet to be about hips width distance. Just take a second to find a little buoyancy here. Bend your knees, bounce around a little bit. And then when you're ready, keep that little micro bend in your knees and find stillness. Just let your arms rest down by your sides. I want you to feel your feet really connecting to the earth. All 4 corners of your feet pressing down, rooting down deep into the center of the earth. And then keeping that little micro bend in your knees, can you lift your kneecaps up into your thigh bones to engage your quadricep muscles? Good. And then we're going to keep this little sway through the low back and focus on engaging the core through the front body. So think about knitting your low ribs together. From there, lift up through your heart, lengthen up through the crown of your head. Chin tucked just slightly as you relax your shoulders down, and you are in mountain pose. This is our first pose. So what I want you to do now is flip the palms of your hands to face forward. This is going to help you externally rotate your arms and give you more space to move as you inhale and reach your arms up overhead for extended mountain pose. So we're reaching up through the fingertips, continuing to relax the shoulders here and spiraling the biceps in towards your cheeks. Good. Take 1 more breath in, and then as you exhale, bring your hands into prayer. Slowly lower them through your heart space. Keep softly bending into your knees and fold forward over your legs. As your head drops, your tailbone reaches up for the sky. You can bring your hands down to the mat. If they don't touch, no worries. This is Uttanasana, standing forward fold. On your next in-breath, you'll lift halfway. And so you have some options here. You can let your hands slide up to your shins. Draw your shoulders back away from your ears. Reach your sternum forward as your tailbone reaches back, focusing on finding lots of length through the spine. Your core is still engaged. Option as well, if your fingers are all the way down on the mat, you can keep them there. So you can still lengthen your spine here without lifting up quite as high. And then as you breathe out, you're gonna fold back down over your legs. Plant your palms here, so bend your knees as much as you need to make that happen. Step 1 foot back and then the other. Come into a high plank. So this is a tough pose right here. Shoulders are stacking over your wrists. All the fingers spread wide. Heels are lifted over the toes. The inner thighs are rotating inward and upward towards the ceiling. Core is engaged. Gaze comes forward. Option to lower your knees down. Now, from here, we're going to move into the elusive Chaturanga, which is a low plank. If you want to do this with your knees down, you totally can. What I don't want you to do is to dip your hips down and jack up your low back, or to do it correctly and mess up your shoulders. So from your high plank, maybe just try it with the knees down. You're going to shift forward, shoulders over the fingertips. And then gently start to bend your elbows, squeeze them into your rib cage. Keep your chest lifted as you lower down halfway. From here, inhale, drop your legs and feet all the way down, untuck your toes, press into your hands to lift your heart for Cobra Pose. Draw the shoulders back away from the ears, lengthen your spine, reach up through the crown. Exhale, press back. Tuck the toes under. Lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Feet are still about hips distance here. First down dog, take some movement if you want it. Pedal out your feet. Make sure all the fingers are still spreading wide. Make sure you're rooting down, especially at the base knuckles of your pointer fingers and your thumbs. That will help you protect your wrists. And then find some stillness here. Press the ground away. See if you can let your legs take some of the weight out of your hands. Maybe a little bend in the knees. Lift your hips nice and high as you press your chest towards your thighs. So maybe your heels touch the ground, maybe they don't. Doesn't matter. Breathe. Good. On your next inhale, lift your heels. As you exhale, bend your knees, look forward. We're going to travel back up into that forward fold at the top of the mat. You can take a lot of steps to get there. Maybe you take one big step to get there. Doesn't matter. Fold forward. Lift your tailbone, drop your head, let it go. Inhale back into your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now, root down through your feet. Soft bend in your knees. Inhale, rise up. Extended mountain pose. Rotating biceps inward. Reach up through the fingertips. Bring your hands together and exhale, hands to your heart. And that is one round of your Sun A. Let's try that again. We'll take this next one a little bit faster, but still not too crazy. Let's inhale, reach the arms up overhead, extended mountain. Exhale, soft bend in the knees, dive forward and fold. Let your head go. Inhale, halfway lift. Hug the low belly in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back to your plank pose as you breathe in. And then knees or no knees here. Exhale, shift forward, lower down halfway, low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Cobra, or maybe you lift your thighs and knees off the mat for upward facing dog. And then from there, exhaling to roll over your toes back to down dog. Let yourself be still here this time. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your next inhale, lift your heels. As you exhale, you're going to travel back to the top of your mat and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now root to rise. Big breath in. Reach up, extended mountain. As you exhale, hands come to your heart. There's 2 rounds. Here we go. Round number 3. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And then listen, this time we're going to ride this exhale all the way back into that low plank. Step or hop back. Inhale into your Cobra or upward facing dog, lifting the heart. Exhaling back to your downward facing dog. So moving a little bit faster. Inhale here. Exhale, reset. Stay, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Now inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Extended mountain. Inhale, sweep the arms up, big stretch. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. This exhale takes you right into that Chaturanga step or hop back. Inhale into your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog, 3 breaths. Reset, breathe in. Breathe out, let yourself be still. Breathe in. Breathe out. That is the name of the game, breathe. On your next inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, travel back to the top of your mat, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and then inhale, rise up. Palms come to touch. Exhaling, hands to your heart. We have one more round. Let's do it. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, travel back up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up, extended mountain. Inhaling, palms come together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Thank you so very much for joining me through these Sun A's. This is a great way to just get a little movement in when you don't have time for a full practice. As you can tell, I'm a little bit out of breath. It's good cardio too. So check it out and let me know what you think. Namaste.